There is nothing like the smell of fresh beer bread coming out of the oven. And with this recipe, you'll be baking in no time. Beer. What is it good for? Well, we know the first reason, but it's also one of the main ingredients in one of the easiest breads you're ever going to make. And you don't need to be an experienced baker to do it. It's super easy, and I think you're going to like it. Alright, now this is a fairly minimalist recipe. So there's 4 main ingredients, and I'm going to go over a couple of optionals in case you want to do a variation. So, lead actor, bread flour. Now, if you don't have bread flour in your pantry, all-purpose flour will work just fine. And finally, one of the loaves I'm making today is going to be a variation on the base recipe, and that we're going to make it a cheddar jalapeno bread. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start by weighing out the bread flour. Then we'll put in some baking powder. And of course, the all-important salt. Let's mix the dry ingredients together. And now we'll add the beer. With the rubber spatula, you'll keep turning the dough until you get to the right consistency that we're looking for. Okay, we're going to take some sharp cheddar with our box grater and shred some cheese. Now, we'll crack an egg and we're going to beat it for the egg wash. You're going to want this for a nice golden brown crust. Alright, so we are doing our second loaf now with the optional ingredients that I've spoken to you about. So we're starting here with the base ingredients. That's your flour, salt, and baking powder. And I got 1 large jalapeno, small diced. I'm gonna throw in there. And I got shredded sharp cheddar.
Hey, what are you doing? I've given the bread a little time to cool down and rest.
So here we have the plain bread that we made with a brown ale, and in this case Fuller's London Porter on All-Time Classic. And here we have the cheddar jalapeno bread that we made with a Pilsner lager, in this case Minnesota's own Bent Paddle Brewery out of Duluth. So let's take a look here. Got my trusty bread knife. It is not like, say, a beautiful sour loaf with this amazing bubbles, but it's a nice quick bread to have with your dinner. And here we have the cheddar jalapeno loaf. I can smell that, and it is, oh yeah. So one trick that I like to do to get some of that moisture out is that towards the end of baking, what I'll do is take my tester knife and I'll just poke a few holes just to get some more moisture taken out. Get over here, let's eat.